about Johnny Bozeman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will get it going about Johnny Bozeman. Now, this man was a very important man. Be quiet with that Crondale dingle mess. Sorry guys for the interruption. Now, I will tell you about Johnny Bozeman. Now listen here. Johnny Bozeman was a very important man in the 1500s. There was a Spartan army that he was a part of. It was called the Bozemakers. Now all of the Spartans were a part of the same family, the same generation, and the leader was Tony Bozeman. Now Johnny, he was the first child of Tony Bozeman. So basically, he made him the general, of the army. So one day, there had been a betrayer, and the name was Johnny Bozeman. Yes, Johnny Bozeman. Now, you're probably wondering, why doesn't he have the same last name? Now, Tony Bozeman married a lady named Tony Bozeman. Now, Johnny Bozeman was the apparent twin of Johnny Bozeman, and so he had invaded the castle of the Bozemans. Now Johnny Bozeman was a part of a Persian army called the Bozemakers. Now keep in mind that this was in the 1500s, around where the Spartans and Persians were at war. So keep in mind that they were at war. Now Johnny Bozeman, he went.
You playing the game?
Yeah,
What are you doing? What's all that talk?
So, if you do not know who Johnny Bozeman is, he was a general of the Bozeman family and army. So, Johnny Bozeman came to the castle and got all of them goodies. He got all of them goodies. He got all the snacks, all the food, all the resources, wood, iron, and all that. And he brought it back to his army. And what he did was he gave a piece of every single freaking food and resources to one, and I mean one person in their army. Now this person in their army was really important. His name was Pony Bozeman. Now this was the twin of Johnny Bozeman's father. So you could say that this man was the uncle of Johnny Bozeman. Now listen here, everybody. If you do not understand what's going on here, then you can just leave this stream right now. I'm just playing. Please stay. I need the money. Now, let's get back on with the show. You don't understand the story of Johnny Bozeman. So one day, Johnny Bozeman and his father, Pony Bozeman, ran up to the castle with their army and yelled at the Bozemans, saying, "How could you invade our castle and take all of our goodies?" Now the Persian Empire replied with a very intriguing answer, saying that y'all don't deserve a single thing. Now this is what spiked the war of the Spartans and the Persians. Now the Spartan Empire was not gonna have this level of disrespect. So they landed down their flag on enemy territory and said, "You will give back my goodies right now. And if you don't, there will be severe consequences." Now the Persian Empire does not like what these people were saying. So they laid down the horn and opened them dang gates. And that is when this fight started. They started scrapping. They started clapping. And all hell went loose. Now Johnny Bozeman was on the front lines of this battle, and he encountered his twin, Johnny Bozeman. He took his sword and slashed his neck with it. So, let me continue this story. And as Johnny Bozeman's head fell onto the ground, Johnny Bozeman looked down at his head and said, "You will pay for the actions that you have done." So they sent the entire army into battle and then slashed the Spartans until there was only 2 left. Alright, I'm gonna start doing this voice now. So they slashed every Spartan into 2 was left. And those 2 Spartans were named. You know who they were? They were Johnny Bozeman and Pony Bozeman. Now, listen to what I have to say, for this is very important. They enslaved Johnny Bozeman and Pony Bozeman. Now, they were enslaved for about 1 month. That's right, 1 single month. Now, they were supposed to be enslaved forever, but something happened. They were only fed worms and, I don't know, like, worms and tap water. Now, listen. You know how worms are in dirt. They used the dirt to make a dirt key. A dirt key, yes, that is correct. And they used the key to open the door and sneak out. Now there is 2 guards at the entrance where they needed to leave. Pony Bozeman said that he will take the bigger dude, since he was a lot bigger than Johnny Bozeman. So what happened was Johnny Bozeman took the littler guy and they snapped their necks and escaped. As they were running, they could hear the alarm going off as the Persians realized that they had escaped, they went back home to their castle where the Spartans were waiting to greet them. So, the Spartans planned on what to do. They had built up an army for over 2 years after the escape, and they were planning to go over to the army and destroy it once and for all. So what they did was they had about 1,000 troops in total. So the leader, Bozeman, was getting really old. He was about 78 years old. So he crowned Johnny Bozeman to be the new leader. Now, they celebrated for a little while, but they heard a loud horn, and that horn sounded similar to the horn the Persians blew before battle. The horn sounded like this. The Spartans knew what was coming, so they had to act fast. They sent all their troops into battle to take down the Persian army. And they went down and continued to slash over and over and over again. There was about 600 Spartans left to fight the rest of the Persian army. So they went into battle and slashed, walking into the castle. But what they didn't know, the Spartan army didn't know that there was a cannon on the other side of the wall. They burst into the castle, and boom, the cannon fired at them, and most of the army was killed. They were lying on the ground, while Johnny Bozeman was looking in complete anger. They had killed the rest of the Persians off, but at what cost? What cost? The cost was the most of the army dying, leaving one soldier left. And you know who that soldier was? Johnny Bozeman. Also, there is one Persian left, and you know who it was. Pony Bozeman, the leader of the Bozemans. It would be the last duel of the war. Johnny Bozeman versus Pony Bozeman. Johnny Bozeman went in for a slash. Pony Bozeman blocked it. He rewinded his sword and slashed the man in his arm. Pony Bozeman was injured. His left arm was done. Now he had to hold his sword with the right arm. So, he was very unstable. Johnny Bozeman slashing and slashing. Pony Bozeman backing up constantly till eventually he hit the back corner of a wall, puncturing his spine. Pony Bozeman fell onto the ground, and Johnny Bozeman said, "Any last words?" Pony Bozeman being paralyzed, he didn't say a single thing. And as that sword came down, as Pony Bozeman came down, it was over in a flash. There was nobody, no Persian, nobody. There was nobody left alive. But Johnny Bozeman and his father, Pony Bozeman. So yeah, guys, that was the story of Johnny Bozeman. Hope you like my story time. Now it's time to go. Bye-bye. One more thing.